Well, I want to invite you to the next damn conversation this coming Wednesday, June 18, 2025. My invited guest is the gig boss man, and this is going to be an OG night. I should have said that first. That it's going to be OG night, June 18, 2025. This coming Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. And again, my invited guest is the gig boss man. He's out of Birmingham, Alabama. We kind of hit it off a few conversations ago, in which he joined in live on the conversation, and he carried my show on my latest free game night, which was a couple of weeks ago. And so he said he's going to have a friend from Atlanta that he wants to join in on the conversation. We're just going to have a conversation, a good old OG conversation. And again, you're invited to. I'm speaking with the gig boss man this Wednesday, June 18 at 9 o'clock Eastern, and I look for y'all to join the conversation. And by the way, if you want to speak to us directly live, I'll provide a link that you click, and when I see you in the green room, I'll bring you on. All right, I am actually starting out on my day, but before I do, I have 3 delivery opportunities lined up. 2 of them were catering that I accepted yesterday, and this third one I just been assigned a last mile delivery opportunity. All of these are in the immediate area, and I stand to earn let's see, I stand to earn over $300 in doing about 2.5 hours of work. Now, as a content creator, it's the sexy thing to show your content in such a way that, yeah, man, all this easy money. Yeah, go out there, get your money, get your, well, yo, what the younger folks say, yeah, get your bag, man. Yeah, there's money to be made out here. Okay, I can tell you up front that the intent of my doing this segment of the Gig Geezer is really to fill content. Rarely do I say something like that. In fact, this is the first time I've said that. If anybody's checked out the entire archive of content, this is the first time I've come out and just said that, hey, I'm filling space by showing 3 delivery opportunities in the course of a day. But what I do want to impress upon you is that when you're out here basically chasing money, as I am, this shit ain't easy. It is not easy, because number one, you never know when your money's gonna call you. That's the first thing. And there's no guarantee that when maybe an opportunity presents, it's gonna have your name on it. That's the other thing. So what happens is that depending on how long you're out here, how long you plan to be out here, you are in a state of being on point for a long period of time throughout the course of a day. You don't realize the mental toll that it takes on you until you may have that decompressing moment at that golden time of day, whenever that is for you. I give you an example. Monday. Now, going into Monday, which is yesterday, June 16, 2025, I basically didn't have to do anything over the weekend, and so I had a chance to rest. So I went into Monday doing a load board based opportunity, fairly rested, even though I did not really sleep like I wanted to beforehand. My body was rested, but after completing that opportunity, I was on point for several hours for the remainder of the day, and it did not hit the mental toll that it takes on a daily basis did not hit me until late yesterday evening. And then when I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh man, okay, so this is that fatigue that's hitting me again. Now, I will say this much. In 2024, I had bouts of fatigue. I'd wake up and want to go right back, just stay in the bed and go back to sleep. but I knew I had to get my ass up and come out here and try to make a grind. And what I didn't know last year was that my body was telling me that you're about to go on tilt, and in part because my blood pressure was largely unchecked last year. Even though I was supposedly on blood pressure medication, there was some other shit that was involved, as I mentioned about atrial fluttering. But my body, my head felt as if it was about to explode on me, and my body just felt just always worn out. But this year I'm doing better, way better. My point is that when you're not in a contract situation, and this is where one of the benefits of a contract situation. In a contract situation, you know that you've got delivery opportunities set up for you the next day, whatever they are. You may not know exactly what they are. Maybe you do know based on what you've been assigned. You also know that you're going to earn so much money that day, that week, and project it out over that month. When you chase money, when you eat what you kill on a daily basis, because that's the term that I've often used, eat what you kill, but it's basically chasing money. You don't know when it's coming. You just don't know. Now, I've spent over 5 minutes talking about this. Hopefully you're getting something out of it. But I mentioned that I'm taking you along. With 3 delivery opportunities that basically are starting my day. But you're also coming with me because I gotta buy printer ink cartridges for my printer. And for those of you who always who don't talk, for as many content creators that don't talk about business, part of your business is you're doing the administrative things. Part of your business is when you buy ink cartridges, which is a tax write-off. That's what I'm getting at. So in order to, this is just my philosophy and I can't say it enough. If you claim to have a business, you need to treat it like a business. So while I'm at it, hey, if this is your first time checking out the Gig Geezer, thanks for coming by. If you're a returning visitor of the Gig Geezer, thanks also for coming by. Hit that subscribe button, give my content a thumbs up, share my content among others, and I definitely welcome your comments in the section below. All right, so we're out of there, and it would have been a lot quicker of a trip, but the nice lady who worked behind the counter got me signed up with their rewards program, and with the rewards program, I got I got money back, or credits, what amounts to credits towards a purchase, which she applied with this purchase when I returned empty printer cartridges. Now, truth of the matter is that I went in there to get the 822 extended life for Epson printer, and dude, I could not believe what I saw. Now, the last time I went, which was at some point last year, I don't remember the exact month, it cost me $92 with tax included for that full cartridge set, black, yellow, blue, and red. How about $143.96 is what the listed price was. $145. Yeah. Now they had 822 regular life, and that's what I got. That was showing for like $63 and change, $63.57 or something like that. And so with $8 credit, I end up paying just $57 with tax. So that's the route I took. And you know, those are things that you do as a business person. You're always looking to, you know, as a business person, you want to keep proper inventory, but you're also looking to keep your costs in check, which is something that I talked about in this segment of the Gig Geezer, in which what I foresee by the end of the summer, I stand to improve my cash flow by about 2 G's a month. So when I rejoin the conversation, it'll be at the pickup location, and I'll show you what I picked up. And again, if you like the content that's been provided in this segment or in any other segment, hit that subscribe button, give my content a thumbs up, share my content among others, and I definitely welcome your comments in the section below. All right, so what we have here are 6 5-gallon containers of paint and a box of some quart size paint product. And we're going to a college based I want to say dorm apartments, but they're more like free rent but college based apartments on campus. And it should take probably about 15 minutes to get there, and probably 5 minutes to unload. And then from there it's a sprint back in towards town to do a catering, first of 2 catering opportunities that are back to back. And probably looking at, like I said, earning in the neighborhood of, it's actually more than 300. It's in the neighborhood of $350 in 2 hours. So when I resume the conversation, it'll be from the drop-off location and the old guy sprinting back towards town for the catering opportunity. All right, so we are probably within 10 minutes of the pickup location of this first of 2 catering opportunities. As you see on the inset, that is what was delivered at the first drop-off location for the last mile gig delivery opportunity. And what I do want to stress is that this is this segment of the Gig Geezer is not about any victory lap. It can't be any victory lap for the money that I'm earning, because I've earned a lot more money than that. In fact, probably what I earn today is less than what I average a day when it's all said and done. But I want to convey this, in that in this market right now, it is slow. It is fucking slow here. And so I get it when people grab shit for stupidly low numbers, doing, you know, what I would amount to as dumbass thirsty shit. They're just doing what they feel they need to do to keep going. At the same time, I don't take lightly the opportunities that I've been able to make happen, and the money that I've been able to command and or earn. So again, this segment of the Gig Geezer is really just for content. I'm showing how I happen to earn, actually, when it's all said and done, close to $350 in about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. So again, we will pick up this location from the first catering pickup. And again, if you like the content that's been provided in this segment, if you don't like the content that's been provided in this segment, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you, I welcome your comments. I welcome you sharing the content, and we'll resume the conversation. Okay, I am done with this second order. Now, the reason why I didn't document anything is because, or at least document it by actual video, is because this order, as I found out once I got to the pickup location, required 2 drivers. And it just so happened it was a driver whom I've worked with on multiple occasions. I mean, for the amount of actual items to deliver, this could have been handled by a single person. It really could have, but that's the way it is. I mean, they don't want to pay a single person all that money. They'd rather break it up, which is the aggregator's prerogative. There was a time that an individual driver would handle all those orders, handle an order like that by themselves. But it was actually altogether, let's see here, I believe altogether the order size was $3,480, so $3,500. That could have justified requiring 2 people, but I've handled orders that large by myself, and I think they do it based on dollar amount. That's why they do that. That said, now the next one is a real easy one. It's a much smaller, lighter one, and that's going to bring me up to around $350 for the morning. And by 11:30, you know, I could say that I'm done for the day, or I'd be on watch for something else. I'm saying this again. I got to say it again, whether people like it or not. This is not a victory lap. This is not me boasting about how this is easy fucking money in two and a half hours. It's not. I'm just documenting my day today. I'm just doing filler space content, and it just so happens that I'm earning what some would say is a pretty good day. To me, it's maybe an average day, based on what I like, dollar amount that I'd like to earn by a certain time of the week and all. I'm just getting there. I'm like 40% of the way there, about 45% of the way there. Once I get to that number, then it's a matter of me either really pressing, it's either me really going hard on the pedal, or throttling back and taking it easy. It just depends on where I'm at by the time I get to that part of the week. What may complicate it to this week is the fact that Thursday is a federal holiday. So we'll see what happens. But one thing I will stress is that you have to come up with a strategy that works for you, regardless of what anybody says. And if you want to see business-like results, you got to treat it like a business. So we will resume this conversation from this next pickup location, which is about less than 5 minutes away. Well, I want to invite you to the next damn conversation this coming Wednesday, June 18, 2025. My invited guest is the gig boss man, and this is going to be an OG night. I should have said that first. That it's going to be OG night, June 18, 2025. This coming Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. And again, my invited guest is the gig boss man. He's out of Birmingham, Alabama. We kind of hit it off a few conversations ago, in which he joined in live on the conversation, and he carried my show on my latest free game night, which was a couple of weeks ago. And so he said he's going to have a friend from Atlanta that he wants to join in on the conversation. We're just gonna have a conversation, a good old OG conversation. And again, you're invited to. I'm speaking with the gig boss man this Wednesday, June 18 at 9 o'clock Eastern, and I look for y'all to join the conversation. And by the way, if you want to speak to us directly live, I'll provide a link that you click, and when I see you in the green room, I'll bring you on. All right, as you see here, this is the extent of this last catering order opportunity. I'm waiting for the contact person to show up, and then all I have to do is mark it as delivered. All right, so I am done. This second catering delivery opportunity was really a handoff. There are situations where you go to places and the way the place is set up, it does not allow you to come inside, and so you will meet people outside who bring carts or what have you, and you just hand off. You take pictures as documentation, and then you just go on about your business. And those are the ones that you kind of welcome on a day like this when it's 95 degrees and very humid. So the other catering opportunity, now that one was more involved, because that's a location where I've completed multiple large catering order opportunities. And there's the main place where most of the people are going to congregate, where you drop off stuff, and then there's another place like the next level up where you drop off for another set of employees. So while I'm at it, I'm going to remind you again about my next damn conversation, in which I'll be speaking with gig boss man himself. This is going to be OG night. That's right, OG night. That's this coming Wednesday, June 18, 2025 at 9 o'clock Eastern. If you want to join the damn conversation with us directly, I will provide a link at various points throughout the conversation, in which all you have to do is click it. If I hear that beep and I see you in the green room, I will bring you on board so that you can talk to both myself and Gig Boss Man directly. Now, Gig Boss Man did mention that he had also extended an invite to a friend of his out of Atlanta. Gig Boss Man is out of Birmingham, Alabama, and so we'll see how that goes. So that's my next damn conversation. Hopefully I'll see y'all. That's all I have to share for this particular segment of the Gig Geezer. If you like the content that's been provided in this segment or in any other segment, hit that subscribe button, give my content a thumbs up, share my content among others, and I definitely welcome your comments in the section below. I'm Inwood Lane. Always may your grind and may your hustle continue.